of learning with me. I remain your humble host, Paul Alabi. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some popular myths about great money managers, busting them and actually telling you or showing you the behind the scenes real deal. So, by the way, I want to bring you greetings right now from the wonderful island of Maui. I'm right now chilling on the Kanapali beach. Right now I'm on vacation about 7 nights. And my wife going back soon. But hey, I'm excited to talk to you guys even on vacation. That's how much I value you and how much I want to share my expertise and knowledge with all of you here. So a lot of people, when they come to me or when they hear about becoming great at their money management or becoming more mindful when it comes to their spending or just overall personal finance expertise, they always have like some concerns or some challenges or some fears. There's just popular myths that are out there about when you're on top of your personal finances. I've been able to come up with 5 of them. I'm going to go through with them one by one with you. The number one myth that we have is people that are great money managers do not have fun with money. That couldn't be. I think all 5 of them are all farther than the truth, but I think this is number one because at the end of the day, you work hard to have fun, right? And so one of the things I want to dispel here is people that are great money managers actually have more fun than those who are not great money managers. And I'll tell you why for a couple of reasons, right? Because when you're a great money manager, you actually are in control of the finances, you are clear about what is important to you, and your spending aligns with your goals. So that's more fun versus spending money anyhow or being driven by the wind. Yeah, I know. I'm even wearing the Hawaiian shirt. Yep, I'm in the Hawaiian spirits or Hawaiian spirit, whatever it is. And so I just wanted to record this video while on a quick break. But the whole idea here is, even though you're a great money manager, you can still have a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun. The whole idea is, yeah, you're spending your money according to how you want to spend it. You're, paying rent or paying a mortgage according to your desires. You have a car payment, whatever it is. You are going on vacation. You can have a lot of fun. If you are paying off debts or you are trying to save, it's also fun because guess what? There's a why. There's a reason behind why you're doing what you're doing. And so that should be a sense of fun. I have fun with my money. Right? I have a lot of fun. Right? Like I said, right now, I'm on Kanapali Beach. I'm chilling. I'm having fun. I'm about to go parasailing and jet skiing later in the afternoon. Right now it's about noontime. No, it's about 11 o'clock right now. So like afternoon time, I'm going to go parasailing and jet skiing. That's also fun too. The whole idea here is when you have your money, you're able to attribute it to different areas or categories of your spend, and with that you're able to have more fun. Another idea is, even with your money, it's not about going out. Some people have fun with new cars. Some people prefer experiences. Some people prefer to go shopping. You have fun as long as the whole idea here is whatever category you have earmarked for your funds, you are spending it. That for me is fun. So myth number one, great money managers actually have lots of fun with their money. They have fun because they work hard, so they also play hard. As long as you put your money towards working, you're also playing hard. Now, myth number 2 is also popular. Paul, number 2 is people that are great money managers are rich. That's just not true. You can be a great money manager and not be rich. However, you cannot be rich without being a great money manager. I know, let me say that again. Being a great money manager does not make you rich, but you cannot become rich or wealthy without being a great money manager. And rich is not about buying these or flying private jets or having a nice house or having a nice. That's not rich. Rich is about assets. Do you have more assets than liabilities? At the end of the day, if your assets outweigh your liabilities like maybe car loans, personal loans, boat loans, and assets that increase that bring you either cash flow or increase over time are assets. Now, let me clarify something. Becoming a great money manager really is about, I like to break that to 3 things really. Get clarity on your spending versus earning power. 2 is being able to marshal your money towards what is important. And 3, paying yourself first. For some people, they don't want to be wealthy because wealth takes more work, right? You have to have that foundation, which is being good at budgeting, having the right mindset, having financial goals. Could be saving for emergency funds, it could be paying off your debt, it could be saving for a house down payment, or having repair funds or vacation funds, whatever it is, are your financial goals, those are good. But if you want to become wealthy or rich, you have to go to the next level, which is investing. It could be either in the stock market. Stock market is really broad. It could be bonds, it could be stocks, it could be mutual funds. It's all stock market. It's all driven by the stock market. Or you could be a businessman, have businesses. Or number three, you could actually be an investor. You could partner with people, invest in real estate, invest in businesses. You can be a serial investor. Regardless, you're either a stock investor, you're either owning businesses, or you're investing in businesses. Those are ways in which you build wealth. So not a lot of people want to go through that process. I'm trying to build wealth through a business and investment, and it's not easy. I'm telling you. So a lot of people just say, you know what, once I have my emergency fund saved up, I have about 50,000 or $100,000 in my account for emergency funds. I'm able to live according to live below my means. I'm paying my bills on time. I have a house. I have a little car loan. They are fine, and that's okay too. They have peace of mind because they're not willing to go to the whole stress. And if I know a couple of I know a couple of couples that actually have 50,000, 100K saved up and just don't want to be wealthy. They're not like into buying stocks or investing in businesses. They are very content. Their employees, they'll be able to save up a lot of money for their children. They don't even want to pay for their kids' college. They're just okay for themselves. They're just building enough nest egg for them in case there's layoffs, in case there's inflation, in case there is maybe downturn in the economy. They have some money in their account and they can fall back on in terms of trying times. So that for them is enough. They don't need to go on and own multiple houses or have like stock portfolio or mutual funds. That, as I said, you don't have to. If you are a great money manager, it doesn't mean you're going to be rich. But you can never be rich if you are not a great money manager, because you can't manage your finances. So how are you going to even build wealth? Because by the time you spend everything you have, or are even in debt, or some people that are even the ones that are funding the most are those that think they want to be investing, but then they have like credit card debt, car loans, or personal loans, and they're like, what are you investing? What is the rate of return? Unless your rate of returns are much higher than your credit interest. So let's say maybe you have a business that you're investing in that is bringing you 55% of returns, then maybe your credit card of 30% or 29%, it's okay. Even then, you want to make sure that you're putting a lot of money into your investment so that it's able to cover your cost of borrowing, your credit cards or other loans. That's what a lot of rich people do when it comes to bad debt and good debt. They have minimum, very little bad debt, but a lot of good debt that brings them money and helps them to cover that high interest of borrowing if they have at all. So remember, you cannot be rich without being great at money management. However, because you are a great money manager doesn't mean you have to be rich or wealthy, because building wealth or becoming rich is another level of skill. I know that's how life is. There's layers to excellence. There's different layers. Just think about it. Because you can drive a car, right, doesn't mean you can apply the same idea towards a truck. But guess what? If you're trying to drive like a semi truck or like a 12-wheeler, it's not as easy as you would drive a car. You need to learn more about maneuvering the body, the braking system, the acceleration. You have the concept, but you cannot still apply your car learning. Or take it like this: because you can drive a car doesn't mean you can fly an helicopter, right, or ride a boat. You need a different set of skills to be able to drive a boat or fly a plane or helicopter. You need to go learn that. They're not necessarily transferable, but the idea applies, right? There's still some basic ideas, the same way too with building wealth and also being great at your money, because the idea is simple: discipline, you're able to spend less than you make, you are willing to cut costs. Some ideas still apply, but the key skills, the key knowledge that you need to learn to be able to build wealth are not gotten from great money management principles. You need to learn those on a different scale. So myth number 2 broken. Myth number 3 is great money managers are austere. Another lie. People mix up austerity with frugality. I am frugal, but I'm not austere. Frugality is not a bad. Show me a wealthy person who is not frugal. Now, they might be lavish, according to you, but compared to their income, they are very frugal. An example, let's look at the top 10 wealthy people: Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, Arnold, all of these guys. They look like they are fabulous, right? But they are worth hundreds of billions of dollars. If you combine all their liabilities, even the houses that they buy, their jewelry, their gold, everything, you see it's a fraction of their wealth. It's not up to $1 billion. Look at that. I know. Jeff Bezos has bought 3 houses worth about $230 million, right? He has 4 private jets worth about $100 million. How many cars does he have? Maybe, I don't know if he just one car, but look at it. Even if they are all worth $1 billion, this guy is worth over $150 billion. That is about less than 1% of his wealth. I'm Nigerian. The richest black man is Aliko Dangote. You don't see him with all these jewelry, you don't see him wear jewelry, you don't see him wear all these things. He said the most expensive toy that he has is his private jet. He bought it for how much? $15 million. This guy is worth over $11 billion. That is that's less than what? 5% of his wealth? What am I used to say 5%? 10% of 10 billion is 1 billion. Half of that is 5%, which is 500 million. Half of 500 million is 2.5%, which is $100 million. So that's still about, so 1% of his wealth is tied up in his private jets. The rest, he doesn't have, he said he doesn't have 2 houses. Imagine, 2 houses, one in Abuja, one in his hometown and one in Lagos. He said when he goes to Abuja, which is our capital city, he stays with his friend or in hotels. This is somebody who is worth over $10 billion. Or a popular guy, Elon Musk, right? It's not austere. Elon Musk has so much money, he spends close to $300 million on election, but it's worth over $250 billion. That's less than what? 1% of his finances. That's what I'm talking about. You have to start thinking like a rich person. They're not austere, but they are frugal. Frugality is basically saying, I'm living way below my means so that I can have enough surplus to spare. So Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, all these guys, even though they look like they're lavish, they're buying islands, Zuckerberg, Jensen Huang, guess what? It's just a fraction of their money. I come to you as an employee. Employees are earning $200,000 per year. Well, they probably have a Mercedes-Benz that will cost $60,000 living in an upscale apartment or buy a house, upscale house, and they probably even go on vacations. That's why they are broke. Think about it. How much do you earn in a year? What's your net worth? And of that net worth, how much are you spending towards abilities or towards lavishing? That's how you know. So if don't mistake austerity with frugality. Now, I'm telling you, I am proud to be frugal, but I'm not austere. If I was austere, I won't be on this great island. Right now, I'm on Kanapali Beach. Let me see, I can even show you guys, right? I'm going to probably show you guys at the end of this video. I'm going to take my phone out to show you. Yeah, I'm on Kanapali Beach. So austerity is not to be mixed up with, to be confused with frugality. Frugality for sure is needed. Forget all this lifestyle you're seeing online. Forget all the people, the true wealthy that have wealth stored up, the executives, businessmen, the wealthy folks do not practice lavish life. They all are frugal, but they're not austere. So that's another myth. People have to teach people to differentiate between austerity and frugality. All right. Myth number 4. I get to a lot. Oh, Paul, it's natural for you. A lot of people say, number 4 myth is great money managers are born that way. Oh, we are born to be great at money. Oh, some people say, oh, I'm bad with money. Some people say, oh, I don't know, I didn't learn it. Oh, I wasn't born that way. Nobody was born to become a great money manager. I'll ask you, did your parents teach you how to manage your finances? If your answer is yes, you are among the 1% of the world. A lot of parents did not teach their kids how to manage money. So nobody was really born with the ability to manage money. We all learn it. We all learned it. It's a skill we developed. Just like you learned how to eat, you learned how to drive, you learned how to iron your clothes, do your laundry, you also learn how to become a great money manager. This is not a skill set that is innate. Some people are talented, right? They have like really good voice. Some people have like good skills. Maybe they are really talented with soccer or with basketball. Some people are like talent, like they're really good, right? Like hands are like, it's not even about anything. They've been like from 10, from 9, maybe tennis prodigies. They're good at tennis, right? From 6, they've just developed the skill to become really good at tennis or really great at soccer or whatever, or singing or even acting. That's not how money management is. Everybody that you see today that is great at money management was taught. And so you too today, if you are struggling with your finances, if you are struggling with budgeting, if you are struggling with personal finance management, you can learn the skill. I've taught people the same way too. I've taught lots of people that didn't know anything about money, and today they are doing great with their finances. So never think that we, the gurus or the experts, we are born with the skill set to become great money managers. That is a lie. And don't say to yourself, I'm bad with money. No, you were not taught, which is okay. However, question for you: are you willing to learn the skills to become great at your money management? Don't just sit here and say, oh, I'm bad with money, nobody taught me, oh, my parents are this, oh, my family is this, no generational wealth, whatever it is. Don't give us excuses. Wake up and think to yourself, what can I do to change my lot? And so that's how you become great. So don't buy into that idea that, oh, this guy is really good because he was born with it, oh, his parents taught him. Yeah, that's it. His parents taught him, or maybe uncles taught people. Some people is even their siblings who taught them how to manage money. For me, it was a mix of an extra, like one of my American mommy taught me how to manage money, and I did a lot of learning. I did a lot of failures. I did a lot of reading just to improve my skill set, because I was like, man, I don't want to be broke. I don't want to have to live in fear when it comes to money. I want to enjoy money. I want to chill. I want to have fun. And so I had to learn a lot about money management, how to budget, how to have surpluses, how to have fun while still being mindful of my finances. Number 5 myth: people that are great at money management never make mistakes. Another lie. That's not true. We make mistakes. We're all human. As long as you're human, you make mistakes. You win some, you lose some. The difference between we and the average people that are good at their money management, or people that are poor or bad, is that our mistakes are few and far between, and we learn from our mistakes. I also make mistakes too. Example: I made some wrong purchases earlier in the year, and I'm learning about it. We learn and we move on. But the difference is, I'm thinking, okay, if I messed up here, what can I do to do better next time? Okay, if I made these mistakes, let's say I overspent or I didn't plan for my money well, a particular time, I'm thinking, what did I do wrong and how can I avoid in the future? Now, people when they do that kind of stuff, when they make mistakes or when they fall, they don't review it, they don't do anything, and so they remain stuck. Great money managers are human. We are all human. We all make mistakes. Think about it. Even Jeff Bezos, with all his knowledge, Bill Gates, they have failed products. Microsoft tried to go into the mobile computing field. Guess what? It flunked. Now it's going to cloud. Google tried to make Google Lens. Even with their phones, how much are they making sales with their phones, right? There's a lot of things. So all this, even Jeff Bezos, Amazon tried to do a phone, tried to do all kinds, it all flopped. Everybody makes mistakes. The difference is we learn from our mistakes and how we can overcome it and become better in the future. I have also made mistakes. In fact, don't even go too far. As I 2 months ago, I made a mistake in my finances, right? If you want to learn about it, then ask me. I'm not going to share that. But the whole point here is that we make mistakes also, right? But I have plans to recover from my mistakes. I have a video that I did before last year where I show you how to bounce back when you make mistakes or when you overspend or when you get into errors. That's the same plan and process I'm going to be following to bounce back, right? So this is what happen, and as humans, our job is not to beat ourselves down when we make the mistakes. Well, it's okay to beat yourself down, make the mistakes, and then move on. But beyond making the mistakes, think about how you can recover and what your game plan is to avoid it in the future. So there you have it, 5 myths, all busted. Myth number 1 is great money managers don't have fun with their money, which is a lie. Myth number 2 is great money managers are automatically rich, which is not correct. Myth number 3 is great money managers are austere, again, which is wrong. Number 4 is great money managers are born with the ability to be great, no, wrong. Number 5 is great money managers never make mistakes with their finances, another myth, wrong. Okay, those are 5 myths that are wrong. If I miss anyone, or if there are myths you want me to bust, you want me to share more insight in, again, I'm a living example. And trust, I'm not the only one out there. There are lots of people who are doing well and great with their finances and are chilling, are having fun, and are austere. They make mistakes, they recover from the mistakes, they learned it. Nobody is born with these skills. Oh, I promise you guys to show my beautiful beach side. So let's see what I have here. Let me see. All right, let me take my phone out and show you what I got here. So, well, we're chilling right now on the island of Hanapali. Look at that. Look at that beautiful water right there. Look at that. All up on the seashore. Look at that. Right on the beach. Crystal clear waters. So you see, great money managers actually do have fun. I'm actually on the ocean floor. I know. That's so cool. Oh, actually, I'm on the ocean. I'm on the 9th floor. Look at that. Floor 9. Let's see how far down I am. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, let's see how far. See? So when people say great money managers don't have fun, myth dispelled. All right, I'm gonna hang up right now. Thank you all for watching. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you're having a great day, great morning, great evening, great night so far. Until next time, please like, subscribe, share your comments, and share. Bye for now.